Brian Mitchell to the Redskins: if you don't give a damn, why should I? The Redskins' latest misstep, a blowout loss in Los Angeles that officially ended any playoff chances, delivered plenty of ugly numbers. Washington allowed more than 480 yards while gaining fewer than 210 yards for the first time since 1978. Washington gave up at least 30 points for the 7th time this season, something the Redskins had previously done only 3 times in franchise history. Washington suffered back-to-back losses by at least 17 points for just the 3rd time in a decade. It also happened in the nightmare campaigns of 2009 and 2014. And Washington clinched a non-winning record for the 17th time in 25 seasons. Whether you want to attribute all this to talent or injuries or coaching or effort or voodoo curses is up to you. But for the 2nd game in a row, NBC Sports Washington analyst Brian Mitchell saw something more seriously amiss than just a lack of talent. Listless Redskins offer little in loss to Chargers. I was wondering, will this team go out and play like it meant something to them, he said after the game. And as I look at this thing, I think that it didn't mean something to a lot of people on this football team. I have the mindset now, and I hope every player and every coach on the team sees this: if you don't give a damn, why should I? And I think a lot of fans are starting to feel that way. To me, either the message is getting lost or not being given, or the players just don't listen to the message anymore, Mitchell said. Because I can't see 2 weeks of performances like this and think players really care about the message, or they're hearing a message. I can't see that. Because from the beginning of this game, they were moving lethargic, he went on. They didn't seem to have any type of effort, want to go, no sense of urgency. And that bothers me. Listen, I just made a comment that I could wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock and I'm ready to fight somebody or fight back if I have to. But these guys are getting the hell beat out of them, getting embarrassed. And nobody seems to want to come out fighting. That's a problem to me. Coach Jay Gruden took responsibility for all of this after the game, which is fine. And Mitchell's fellow analyst, Trevor Maddock, took a slightly different slant, arguing that grown men shouldn't need pep talks or messages from other grown men to get motivated. They need to be competitive, and not need somebody else to instill that competitive desire, and that's what frustrated me about this one, Maddock said. I saw too many missed assignments. I saw too many guys quit before a play ended because it was getting close to ending instead of fighting through the whistle, and I saw a team that didn't look like it really mattered today. Best and worst moments from the Redskins' 30-13 loss to the Chargers. Both men, though, are suggesting that the problem is something larger than injuries and talent. And if they're correct that the effort was subpar, well, that isn't good, anyhow. Which led the entire post-game panel to offer up an homage to the Westfield High Bulldogs, who on Sunday beat Oscar Smith for a 3rd straight Virginia State title. I watched the Westfield High School Bulldogs, who have won 2 state championships in a row, but they didn't come out complacent, Mitchell said. They came out knowing they had to really do it. I understand it's high school. But I saw a bunch of little kids give me more effort than I saw from these grown men that are getting paid millions of dollars. That bothers you, when you're looking at it. I'm like, this is a much better game. It's my job to watch these games here, Mitchell said. But I look at effort. When I talk about sports, I don't care what sport it is. If you don't know baseball, you don't know basketball. If you are an athlete, you know the heart of a player, you know the psyche of a player. And when I watched this game, I'm not impressed by the psyche of these players. Because you shouldn't need somebody to tell you to play. It's your job. And when they get on the football field, I need to just see a little bit more fight, a little bit more effort. Players, of course, will say the same thing. The older guys should know how to prepare. It shouldn't take Jay to prepare us, DJ Swearinger said after the game. And as leaders, we should trickle it down to the guys who don't know how to prepare. But we need to do something to figure this out. Does the team need more effort? Did the Redskins come out complacent? Does this reflect poorly on the coaching staff? Is the issue instead that the Redskins don't have enough good players to dominate when they're healthy and to survive when they're not? None of these are great questions to be asking with 3 weeks left in the season. Neither was this one. The post-game show asked viewers to vote on whether the team has checked out for the season. 74% voted yes. There are 3 weeks left in this season. The people are not happy. Pic.twitter.com/IE6HX9Z, Dan Steinberg, @Sportsblog, December 11, 2017. Read more on the NFL. Carson Wentz's knee injury has Eagles fans holding their breath. Packers' miraculous win sets up Aaron Rodgers to deliver a miracle playoff berth. NFL Week 14, Bills beat Colts and Snow Globe game, Jaguars Seahawks ends in chaos. Eagles top Rams. Eli Manning returned for the Giants, but their 2017 misery remained hit that left Texans Tom Savage shaking will bring scrutiny to the NFL's concussion